All right, this is Daf Yomi in motion number 814. Today we're going to learn Daf Tzadi Dalit in Metzia, and we're going to be speaking about Mutana al-Mana, Masna al-Mana, Masna al-Ma shekasav b'Torah. The person wants to change the conditions and make a condition that what the Torah says should not apply to him in different cases. It can be in mammonis, purchases, in transactions. It can be in a Kiddushin or Gittin. Anytime the person wants to complete an action and stipulate that it shouldn't be going according to the rules of the Torah. So there's a machlokas whether that stipulation applies or not. Will just be, and if it does apply, that means that those conditions that he set up have to be fulfilled, or else it won't be an action. And if it doesn't apply, it means that what he said is nothing. And that whatever he said he wanted to do, like a get or a Kiddushin, it will be hal, even though he made a condition to it. And that's what, so we're going to start on Daf Tzadi Dalit Amud Aleph at the Mishnah. It's up there at the Mishnah. So we've seen the ratio of the Mishnah says masna, that a person, here we're talking the ratio that a person can make a condition. In these cases, masna shomer chinam li ois poter mishvua. That a shomer chinam is normally when he's guarding something, he has less chiyuvim, he's less achroi because he's watching for free. But he still, if something happens to the object, he has to still make a shavua that he wasn't posheya. But if, let's say he takes on a shmir, the person asks him to be a shomer, and he says that he is doing the Mishnah is telling us that he's allowed to do it on condition that he will not have to make a shavua. And if anything happens to it, he will be putter without having to make a shavua. Because normally the way he becomes putter is by making a shavua that he wasn't posheya. He wants to be putter from having to pay even without making that shavua. And the Mishnah says he's allowed. The shoyel is usually, he has kol hana shelo. He has full hana because he's not paying for it. He's just borrowing an object. And he usually is achrai even on everything except misa machmas malacha. If the animal or the object crashed down or broke during using it for what he borrowed it for, then he would be putter. But in any other case, even on onset, he'd be chayav for. And he wants to borrow liyos putter milishalan. He wants to borrow, and in order that he should be putter from those payments. And a shomer sacher is a paid watchman. V'hasoicher, he's on the same level as a renter. He has the same obligations, meaning they're chayav on gneva ve'aveda. So he wants to take on his being a paid watchman or a renter li ois paturin mishavua umile shalom. He wants to be putter from having to make a shavua that he wasn't. Shomer sacher has to make 3 shavuos: one that he wasn't shaleach yad, one that he wasn't posheya, and one that that it's not by him now. When he would claim that it was stolen, he has to also make a sure that it's not by him now. So he wants to be putter from making all of those shuas and from having to pay. Meaning, without making a shua, he wants to be putter from having to pay. Now, the second part of the Mishnah will seem to contradict what we just said, because it says, "Kol hamasna amal shekasav b'Torah tanu batel." Anyone who will make a condition against that to fulfill an action, and the condition will go against the ways that the Torah said that action is supposed to be done. So it says his condition will be batel, meaning his action will be kayim. Let's say he says he wants to be hariyat mekadesh sli al manas, that she will. No, that's not a good example. And that she will not receive, like let's say it's part of a kasuba or something. So then the condition will fall away, and she will be mikadeshes, but the condition that he said, Almanas, that she will not receive part of her kasuba, she will receive that, and she will be mikadeshes. So the tanai, the condition will be bata, but the ma'isa, the act that was trying to be accomplished, will still be done. Chol tanai, sheyesh ma'isa b'tchilaso Tanu Batal. Now, the way the Tanai, if a person does make a Tanai, and if he's not making the Tanai Keneged the Torah, and he's allowed to make a Tanai, but the condition has to come before what he's trying to accomplish. So if he's saying that you will receive this pen on condition that you climb the wall, so the climbing the wall has to come before receiving the pen. So called Tanai Sheyesh, right? So that's how it has the Tanai, the climbing the wall has to come before receiving the pen. And if it'll be the opposite, if the called Tanai Sheyesh Maisa B'Tchilasa, any Tanai that isn't first, that has the receiving of, you will receive the pen when you climb the wall. So Tanu Batal, the Tanai falls away and he's just supposed to receive the pen. B'chol she'efshar lo l'kaimo, and if when a Tanai is made, that will climb the wall and you will receive this pen. So if it's possible for him to climb the wall, so that the condition being made is possible for him to fulfill it somewhere along the line. That after the statement is being said, the hisna imo b'tchilaso, and he did put that condition in front of the Maisa. So Tanu Kaim, meaning that if he's making one, if the Tanai, which he's putting in front of the Maisa, is impossible to fulfill, then it doesn't help. It won't make, then you understand, then the Tanai will fall away and it'll just be as though he's giving it the object, for example, the pen to the person without any condition. If the condition was if you jump to Shemayim, then you will receive the pen. It's not possible, so he'll just receive the pen without having to jump to Shemayim. Zok the Gemara, Amai, why should we say in the ratio of the Mishnah that these Shomrim, these Dalit Shomrim, are allowed to make this condition Masna? The Shomer can make this condition that he's becoming a Shomer, and he won't be responsible to the normal, have the responsibility of the normal dinim of a Shomer. How can this be? Amai. He's being Masna Masha because of the Torah. The Torah says the Shomer has certain chiyuvim, responsibilities, and he's taking on that din of a Shomer without those responsibilities. How can he do such a thing? Why does the Mishnah say that it's how? We're on Tzadik Dalet Amid Aleph. Who? The Torah who? It's Masna Amasha because of the Torah who? Kol Masha Masna Amasha because of the Torah, Tanu Batal. So why does the Mishnah say it's working? And for the Gemara, the reason is because our Mishnah is going according to Rabbi Yehuda. Mani Rabbi Yehuda, that's Rabbi Yehuda's shita. That a person is able to make a condition on, even though that, and if you would make it's something which it comes to negate with the Torah's conditions, that he's allowed to still make that. Hamani Rabbi Yehuda, the Omar b'davar shebemamun tanu kain. That normally you're not, if your person is not allowed to make a condition which will negate a condition of the Torah, but if it's in an Indian of mumminess, that here, like we say in the ratio of the Mishnah, it's talking about being a shomer over an object and responsibilities of mumminess, monetary responsibilities for watching it and for being responsible if he doesn't watch it properly. So that's mumminess. So Rabbi Yehuda holds that in cases like that, Tanu Kayim, that if you'll say that he wants to become a shomer and under certain conditions, it will be Kayim, meaning that his shmir will be determined according to the Tanai that he set up for himself, and therefore it'll go according to what he said. It's tiny because we learn it right. So ha'omer leisha, and here's an example of davar shebamamunus. Whoever tells his wife that he is being hariyad mekadesh li, he's being makadesh her. Which is going against the conditions of the ksuv. He's marrying. He's saying she will be mekadesh. Here by the way, we're putting it says hariyad mekadesh li, which is normally the maisa. And then the condition is coming after. So there's unfortunately that say, so it's lav dafka it's being spoken out this way. It's really supposed to have the condition before the Maisa. It should have said something like, Al Manas, that on condition that you will not have any of the criteria of the Ksuva, you will be married to me. That's the way, according to what we've set up until now, that's the way it should have been spelled out. And there's others that explain that the Lashon Almanas is mashma a Lashon of that this moment, Achshav. And therefore the Lashon Almanas makes it's not a problem to say it in this way, that Hariyat Mikdash is the Almanas, takes away that problem. Also, that's as though he put the Tanai before the mice. But anyway, this person is the case of Mamonis, condition made by Davar Sheba Mamon. And he's saying that she will be Mikadeshis Almanas, that the criteria of the Ksuva, her rights that are written in the Ksuva won't apply to her. And so the din is, Harizu Mikadeshis, she is going to be Mikadeshis, the Tanu Batal Divrei Rabbi Meir. And we don't even, we look as though there was no condition made on this Kedushin, and she is straight out Mikadeshis, as though he never put any condition to it. But Rabbi Yehuda Omer, Judavar Shavamama, which this Tanu Kayim, so that the parts of the Ksuva which are Shayach Mominus is only the share in the Ksus, but not the Oina, meaning the food and the clothing, which is a Davar Shavamamanis. On that, his condition could be Kayim, even though the Oina won't be Kayim. And she'll be married based, and on those points, he will not have to give her those conditions, as long as she, right. Under those conditions, he will be marrying her. And if she's accepting those conditions, then it will be Kaim, the condition will be Chal, and he won't have to give her the food and clothing. So that's Rabbi Yehuda, he's Cholok and Rabbi Meir. And therefore, we could say that the ratio of our Mishnah is Rabbi Yehuda, because that was making a condition on a Davar Sheva Mamon.
Almanat means that?
Almanas means on Almanas, on condition of, but this the wording of Almanas would imply they say that it's meaning like right now, current Almanas, the Lashon, which implies Ma'achshav, which makes it, gives it some, puts it into that type of format in some way that is okay.